Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Kenny, and this is 2017 BET Awards review. Man, this was a really good show this year. Let me go on to say that Leslie Jones did a good job hosting. She had a lot of energy. She had some funny moments. I was here for it, and it was like overall it was a really good show. And I'm not gonna talk about everything, but I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite moments of the show. The opening set with Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars killed it, and I was so here for it. I mean, it was kind of like a new age Casey and the Sunshine Band type of setup, and it was flawless. Like the movement, the dancing, the horn section. I mean, it gave me life, and it was a great way to open up the show. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Also, I did like her Leslie Jones's little fantasy basketball camp. I thought that was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty cool. And also her little stint on working at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. Girl was a mess. Also, I love Chris Brown's performance. Chris Brown always brings it, and he had actually Gucci Man also performed with him as well. And Chris Brown always tears it up on the BET Awards, and this year was no exception. He delivered, and I was so here for it. Another highlight of the show was Chance the Rapper. He won Best New Artist, and he also was awarded the Humanitarian Award. He actually has a group called Social Works that actually works with inner city children, and he's definitely well known for actually donating $1 million to Chicago public schools. Michelle Obama actually sent a special message to him, and I thought that was real. And I definitely loved his speech because he said that I speak from the heart, and I just gotta feel your energy. And he started feeling the energy of the crowd, and he started speaking on shit. He started speaking on the fact that it's fucked up that you got men up here still serving time for selling weed, but yet you got these corporates who are now trying to turn a profit off of selling weed when they were pretty much locking us up, giving us 5 to 10 years for just having like a nickel bag and shit. So he spoke on that, like get the fuck out of here. That's talk about injustice. And then he even talked about, another thing is that these prosecutors need to actually convict these assholes who are killing these people out here instead of letting them go free. I mean, immediately, Philando Castile, Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, all of that came to mind. So, yes, the crowd really went crazy when he talked about that, because he was definitely hitting home that these are issues that we as black Americans are dealing with currently right now, and there needs to be a solution. And we can't no longer go along like this is just the norm, because it's not the norm, and it's something that we should not tolerate. And I definitely applaud Chance for actually making that speech. And to even top it off, he's only 24 years old, and yet he's accomplished so much. So I definitely admire that. Also, it was good to see Mary J. Blige. I mean, she pretty much had a good set. I can tell that damn song is about Kendi, so I thought that was pretty cool too. And I think A$AP Rocky came on and performed with her. But I liked her set. Bruno Mars, he won Best Male R&B, pop artist. Let's see. Also, I loved Escape. I, am definitely, a 90s kid, so I definitely grew up with Escape. I'm a huge fan, and I'm so happy that these women are united, and they're about to do a new album, and they're about to tour and all of that. I mean, I'm so here for Escape, and they delivered. I mean, it was good to hear Tiny sing that little first part of Understanding. I was like, oh my God, it just took me back, And then hearing Candy, and then hearing Tamika and Latasha, I mean, oh my God, it was just like, yes, Escape is back, and tonight confirmed it. I mean, They did Understanding, and then they also went into Who Can I Run To? Yes, I was like, yes, Lord. I was so happy for that. So yeah, they did a great performance, and they looked beautiful. All of them looked amazing. I mean, Tamika was definitely working in with that bodysuit on the red carpet, but then also the suit she had when they performed in, like Tamika was serving body yada yada, like was nobody's business. I also liked Future's performance with Kendrick Lamar, and I liked that flute. That flute on that song was sickening, and I liked the whole scenery. It kind of gave me like like a masquerade ball, and it was really hot. So I like that. Oh, and another stellar performance tonight was by my girl Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton fucking slated with her vocals. I was like, yes, girl. Because I'm definitely rooting for Tamar. I mean, I love her as a singer. I love her as an artist, and I definitely want to hear more from her. So when she went out and sung that song, I mean, she delivered, and literally had everybody just gagging like, whoa, Tamar, what the fuck? I mean, Tamar is definitely a force to be reckoned with. I mean, hello. Do y'all know who her sister is? So yes, but she's a force in her own right. So I was glad to see Tamar do her thing, and Tamar slayed it vocally, and I was here for it. I also like Maxwell performance. Maxwell is another artist that every time he's on the BET Awards stage, he always delivers, and he always gives a stellar performance. And tonight was no exception. He did a great job. I love that. Also, I like the part when they did the memoriam. Tyrese Gibson started talking about some of the artists that recently passed away, like Charlie Murphy. Who else did he mention? Well, like, for example, Charlie Murphy, definitely. But I mean, some of them are not coming to my head right now. But they did two special performances, tribute performances. The first one was this guy, Roman Joan Arthur. He did a song, by Chuck Berry. He even had like the moves and everything. I was like, boy, you better do that. Paying homage to some of the real pioneers of like rock and roll and R&B. So I was so here for that. And definitely Chuck Berry was an was a rock and roll icon. Yeah. We created R&B, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, but I was so here for that. And also they brought my boy El DeBarge, who I am a huge fan of DeBarge, and also El. He pretty much did he pretty much did Careless Whisper from George Michael in tribute to him. So I was happy that El DeBarge came out and he delivered, definitely hitting that falsetto, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it was great to see El perform, and the fact that he paid homage to George Michael, they couldn't have chosen a better person to do that. And also, another highlight of tonight's show was the Lifetime Achievement Award, which was given to New Edition. Now, I, for one, saw the New Edition story. I even reviewed it on my channel, and if you haven't seen it, you need to check that out, because I lived for it. Those 3 nights were epic for me, and I was just literally glued to my screen when that movie came on, because it really was not only an inspirational story, but it let us who are, people who are dreamers, or people who really want to achieve great things in their life, that no matter where you come from, anything is possible. I mean, these men came from the projects of Roxbury, Massachusetts, and these men are literally living legends right now. They have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. They've pretty much had solo success in their own right, and they had a hit movie, because that movie actually got 30 million views, and that is phenomenal. that 30 million people tuned in to watch this movie, and I was so here for it. And it was great because in tribute to New Edition, the actual members of the cast of the New Edition story paid homage to them, like the little boys who played them when they were little, and then also the cast that played them when they got older. They both, paid tribute to New Edition, and then New Edition took the stage and performed, and they also performed with both casts, with the young, with the little boys as well as the grown men. So it was phenomenal because the stage was just filled with all these people in white, and they all doing the steps, the New Edition steps, to If It Is in Love, and I was so blown away by it. I was like, man, that is amazing because you got the young generation, you got you got the new adult generation, and then you got like the elders, which represent New Edition, and they all were keeping up with each other. It was beautiful, these young black men all together, just making music and performing. It was great. I lived for that performance, and I thought it was cool. Okay. Let's see. Another highlight for me was when Remy Ma took home Best Female Hip Hop Award, and I was so here for it because if y'all heard the Sheether, I was like, okay, when she dropped that, I was like, Remy's back, and Remy is ready to take out any female rapper who's gonna stand in her way. Mainly one of them being Nicki Minaj. And she has just been delivering ever since then. I mean, and, I loved her acceptance speech because she says that I am proof that there are second chances out here. That no matter where you come from, no matter how bad things may get, you can come back, but you got to work hard at it, and you got to be diligent, and you got to be focused. And she really, spoke to her truth that, look, I was the one, because we remember, back when he was locked up and she was gone all these years, but now that she's coming back and she's slaying and she's doing big things, I'm so here for it, and I'm so happy for her. I mean, she even, she also gave homage to her husband, Papoose, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it was great, and they actually matched too, so I thought that was nice. Husband and wife kind of like blending with each other, so I thought that was pretty cool. And but yeah, and her speech, yeah, and even with her rap, she was kind of going at Nicki. I don't know if y'all caught that, but I did. But I was so here for it. It was great, and and also I liked the last performance of the night. You had DJ Khaled. He actually came up with it. He actually brought his newborn son on stage, and he was adorable. Yeah, just a cute little boy. And then you also had Chance the Rapper and Lil Wayne, and they pretty much performed, and they did a great job as well. So let's see, what else did I miss, or what else could I talk about that I didn't talk about earlier? Oh yes, Solange actually took home the Centric Award, which I was really happy for her. Also she also won a Grammy, this year as well. So I was really happy for her, and she definitely did her thing. And I was so happy that she, got an award tonight. Oh yes, and Migos, they actually won for Best Group. And I also saw a funny clip with them because they, the cast from the movie Girl Trip, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tiffany Haddish and Regina Hall, when they were on the red carpet, doing the red carpet pre-show, they were actually on stage talking, and two members from Migos came up stage and they kind of hugged them or whatever, and then Tiffany was like, you smell like weed. I thought that was really funny. But yeah, that was definitely a moment for me too, and that's during the pre-show, and the pre-show was really good as well. We definitely saw a lot of looks on the red carpet, and it was a stellar show. But that's what I have, guys. But if you guys have some highlights and stuff, please put them down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. You know, tell me what you liked about the show, what you didn't like about the show, but be respectful. That's all I ask. But yeah, subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you can get notifications every time I drop a video. Like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. And I will definitely be back next year for the next BET Awards. So until then, everybody, take care.